Howdy, it's Jim Arado, and we're at the Spring Mill Inn in Spring Mill State Park in Mitchell, Indiana. Great area. By the way, right now we're sticking our head into the restaurant, which is closed at the moment, but we'll have a meal there later, and it was really good. But yeah, this is very late March 2021. I believe spring break was still going on, and we stopped by this inn for the evening, and it's very pretty. It's very historic. It's in a great state park. Our experience was average. It was we spent the night. We had a nice little room. As with a lot of state park lodge type places, the room's a little outdated, but you know, it took. We were happy to be there for the night. I know we got here probably around 2:50, hoping to check in a little bit early. Check-in is at 4, and we went to the front desk, and the lady working there just pretty much told us, yeah, nothing's available till 4. We've got housekeeping working on it. I think they might have been doing the skeleton crew thing with everything going on, but she just kind of told us to go do something else until 4, which is okay, I understand. So we did come back at 4, and we checked in. There was a different staff working, and they were very pleasant. Oh, look at this guy. We saw this guy flying around, and I thought he was awesome. But yeah, we got to our room, and it was a nice little room. There was a horrible stain on the bed, and we called housekeeping, and they did take care of it. But, you know, it's the kind of stuff that doesn't happen at Hilton or Hyatt. But again, it's a state park. It's a state park inn, and you know, they're doing the best they can. The room was for the most part otherwise clean, but I don't think we would stay here again. I would definitely come back to hang out at the lodge. We loved the dining area, and it is a pretty place to be. I like the little lounge area out front and all that, and just. They did give me a little brochure about the building of Spring Mill Inn. And this is our bathroom area. As you can tell, it's a little small, but just to give you a sense of what the place was like, the shower is a little dark in the bathroom. Again, it's a state park lodge, and it was sufficient. And it was nice being here. You know, we went out a little bit after dark, and it was nice kind of being in the park after dark. And that's why you stay at a state park lodge, is to, you know, have access to the state park later. So that was nice. There's our room, and we do have our suitcases out. My wife obsessively cleans a room before we finally unpack, which, you know, especially with COVID, that's been our practice. It's been our practice before then too, but that's our view out of our window. You see more of the lodge, and it is a cool looking lodge. It's just a cool looking old historic place. Not quite 100 years old, but coming up on it, and it looks great from the outside in the evening. But let me just read to you a little bit from the brochure they gave me. The building of Spring Mill Inn. In 1936, the hotel was begun with foundation work done by the CCC, Boys of Camp 1536. In 1937, stone walls about the hotel site were built by CCC workers who brought the material from quarries near Stonington, and the WPA workers finished the hotel foundation work under the supervision of engineer Henry H. Morgan in 1938. In April 1939, Myron Reese was appointed manager of the new hotel, and in June, members of the Bedford Junior Chamber of Commerce enjoyed the first meals served in the banquet room. The official opening dedication ceremonies of Spring Mill State Park Inn was held on July 6, 1939. The native limestone building was toured and inspected. The spacious inn had 76 guest rooms, 35 private baths, and air conditioning was planned using cool air from the caves. Colonel Lieber, who for several years had been recognized for having led the nation in establishing successful parks, admonished all present about commercializing Indiana state parks and stated no more than a nominal entrance fee should ever be charged to the public for use of its own facilities. And again, just filming a little bit around at night. And it goes on a little bit about the inn. They have a little basement area, kind of a little rec kind of area with some games, and just a nice little place to sit. And we swung through there in the evening. It says today Spring Mill Inn remains one of the focal points for vacationers in southern Indiana. Seated in the midst of 1,300 beautiful acres, a visitor truly has endless opportunities they can explore. They can eat a scrumptious meal, swim in one of 2 pools, visit a restored pioneer village with working grist mill, take a boat ride into Twin Caves, participate in a nature program, hike on one of the numerous trails, explore Donaldson Cave, fish in Spring Mill Lake, or just sit back in front of a roaring fireplace and leave the rush of the everyday world behind them. And again, this is at night, so like the main lobby area was empty, and it is pretty. This is very attractive. It's just a nice cozy place to come and sit down. You can see right there, right in front of me, it kind of lit up, there's a gift shop, and they have a nice little gift shop there. I bought a patch and a couple of other little knickknacks. They had a nice local book selection too, which is important to me. But this is an attractive building. I like it a lot. This was actually our second visit. We came to Spring Mill State Park a couple of years ago, and we really liked it. And Mitchell is just in a really nice historic part of the state. I mean, in southern Indiana. I guess you might even say maybe southeastern Indiana. It's near Corydon, and there's a lot of show caves in this area. A lot of cool history, a lot of Civil War history in this neck of the woods. And we thought we should go back and stay at the lodge one night, so we did that. That's what we did. And here we're in the restaurant. I wanted to mention the restaurant, which we loved the restaurant. I would definitely go back for a meal here. They have some wonderful artwork up, as you can see right there. I love that painting. But yeah, they had some great artwork up, and we had a really good meal here. We had a great waitress. I wish I could remember her name. She was so sweet. And so we actually were asking her about one of the desserts, and she brought us out a small sample, which I just thought was just a sweet gesture. And just some more shots of the restaurant. Really, all of the staff we dealt with here, especially in the restaurant, was great. My wife ordered some oatmeal to go in the morning before we left, and she likes peanut butter with her oatmeal. And the very young, very kind young girl, I believe her name was Hannah, went and hunted down some peanut butter for her. So that, yeah, the staff at the restaurant could not have been any nicer. And we had one heck of a meal there. Great fireplace. Yeah, very spacious. They have a buffet, which of course right now with COVID and everything, they're not doing the buffet. But they had a nice, really nice menu. And I think I took some pictures here in a bit. Yeah, there's some more great artwork. This was just a nice place to go for dinner. And I'm sure we'll be back to the inn to get something to eat at some point, because this was a pleasant experience. This state park is nice too. Oh yeah, okay. So I had I believe I had some broccoli soup. Yes, I had broccoli soup there. It was really good, and it came in this nice cup, which you can buy in the gift shop, of course, for maybe $11 or $12. I got this cup of soup, a nice side salad, a nice little bowl of green beans, and a country fried steak. And actually, I just double checked my receipt. It was $11. Look at that country fried steak. It is literally hanging off of my plate. And I did not, just so you know, and just in case my doctor cares, I ate about a third of that, and that was about the best I could do. And I will never order country fried steak again. That is not healthy. My wife had a burger that she liked a lot, and it was reasonably priced too. She had a local dessert. I forget what they call it. It was some fig something. It was something that's kind of a local favorite, and it was good. Yeah, I forget what that was called. And then I had a piece of pecan pie. Desserts were $4 each. I know our mine was around 11. I think her burger wasn't even that much. So in my books, it was a good value for what it was. Yeah, there's my pecan pie. The staff was friendly, and we like the inn, but it's a little outdated, I guess. That's all I have to say about that. But we would definitely go back here. We love Spring Mill State Park. I'm going to put up a couple videos about stuff we did in the park too later, but I just wanted to mention the Spring Mill Inn.